Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, check this out. This is the 1/7 scale EX07 Hoonigan. When I first received it, I thought it said hooligan, but then it's actually Hoonigan. I had to look up what Hoonigan was. Now, many of you out there probably know what it means, but I'm an old guy, I didn't know what it means. It actually means somebody who drives a vehicle erratically. In other words, you do donuts, you do spin outs, you do drifting, all that stuff. So you're a Hoonigan. So this is a car designed by Ken Block in the real world. He makes all these cars and he calls everybody in his group Hoonigans. And he's got some really cool cars, and this is one of them. And he's actually made a newer model of this called the Hoonicorn, which has got like 1,400 horsepower in real life. So this is an RC car. This one here, as an RC car, is rated to go by the specs at 80 miles per hour. That's 130 kilometers per hour. But honestly, you know, I've been driving RC cars for a long time, and usually when you see a rating or a spec on a box for the speed, the car doesn't really go that fast. And sometimes they have to give you an extra gear that you stick in the transmission to get it go that fast. I didn't get any gear with this, so I don't think out of the box it's gonna go that fast, but I think it will be fast because it is pretty heavily designed inside. Now, another vehicle that's a Hoonigan on the market that you can buy is this one here, and this is the Arma Infraction. That's actually another Ken Block type vehicle design Hoonigan, and that one there goes quite fast as well. The difference between this one and this one is the price. This is very expensive, this is less expensive. This one does not come with any batteries, and this one, weirdly enough, comes with two 3-cell 5,000 milliamp hour batteries included with this. So yeah, that's different because these are very expensive. So you get two of them plus a battery charger with this and the remote. So which one is the better deal? Well, the better deal is obviously this one than the Infraction. The reason this one costs more and you get less is because it's pretty much all licensed. All the stickers on it are licensed, whereas this one, since it comes from China, every sticker on here, you know, like GoPro, you know, like all the other things, Monster Energy, Hoonigan, they're all not licensed. It's basically stickers made in China stuck on the vehicle to make it look like it is the real deal. Now, this here vehicle was sent to me by Banggood way back in late April. And the reason I'm finally getting around to review it now is because I've been so busy reviewing drones. I'm Captain Drone, I review drones and they take priority, and when I don't have a new drone to review, I review the RC cars. So we're gonna check this out today. I'm going to put some batteries in it, these ones that came with it, and I'm going to whip it up and down my street and scare the hell out of everybody, and then I'll take it to a larger area and see how fast we can get it going. Here we go. All right, first things first, take out the pins to open up the hood. Now we'll take our two 3S batteries, so this is going to make 6S total. Strap them in the car and get this baby going. Now, one thing to point out quickly, I've got both batteries in, so it makes a total of 6S, a 3S and a 3S, both at 5,000 milliamp hours. You can put a 4S and a 4S and make it a total 8S because this here, ESC, is supposed to be able to handle it. However, the hot sun and the heat on this, even with the fans, I think you might blow the ESC, so it's probably best to stick with the 3S and the 3S. All right, she's all ready to go. I've got tail lights in the back. Brakes work. There is a drift control on here, right here. It's got 3 settings, but it's very oddly shaped. It's on channel 4. You pull it back, you have medium, and then you have full. So let's see what's it on now. So it's off, it's totally off. Here comes a car. We'll let this car go by. I gotta be careful on my street here because I don't know. Oh, this car is too fast for the street. It drifts. Pretty cool, eh? It's too fast for this road. I'm just trying out for the first time. Yeah, so if you step on the gas, it just spins.
I bet it can't go as fast as me.
Oh, I think so. But I can't keep it straight. You could run straighter than me.
Don't touch it, John. I think you can touch it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we can. Oh, yes,
Cool.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to try the braking drifting system on here. It's kind of awkward. Let's try this here. So I'll bring it towards me and then I'll put it on. Oh, another package for me. There we go.
Another car?
I don't know. I get all sorts of things to check out. Okay, I need a bigger area to drive this thing because that's just not good. All right, I learned my lesson about driving in a tight road. Try out new features. You can see I've bent the plastic here, but let's see if I did any damage underneath. Oh, wheels are tight. That's good. All right, I've got to take this out to a larger area and drive it. All right, so the plan is to drive from down there, down here, and right here. It's not long enough to get full speed, but it's the only place I have right now. This is it. This is all I've got. So we'll see how fast we can get it going. I don't think it'll go that fast. Let's just warm this up. Nobody's around. So that's my biggest problem, is to keep it straight. It just wants to slide everywhere. It's like it's on ice. Ooh, I gotta watch out for cars that way. See all those cars coming? All right, we'll try for right there. I can't get it going full blast because it's gonna slide out. There we go. Couldn't get it going full blast there. It's hard. Let's try this again. Bring it back. Make sure no cars are coming. Tail end really slides out on this baby. So if you buy this, you better have a large area to drive it in to get it to go super fast. All right, here we try this again. Don't slide out on me. And brakes. I gotta go in a bit faster. Whoa, almost hit the curb. I'm not using this little brake thing on here anymore. It locks all four wheels up, but it's very, very difficult to hit. You'd have to have a very flat piece of pavement that's super, super wide, and then you can slide it around. It would slide like it's on ice then if you did that. Like even at this speed, you can get it to drift. Don't want to go into the oncoming traffic. Look at all the traffic out there. Holy crap. All right, let's try this again. Don't slide on me. I got it going pretty good now. As soon as I had it full speed, traction went. It has way too much torque. I'm just looking around here. It has way too much torque for its size. See? If it hits any pebbles on the road or anything, it just spins out. And there's rocks everywhere, so. See what I mean? Did I just blow a tire? Holy crap, what was that white stuff? What did I hit? That's usually stuff in a tire. Did I blow a tire? I see white stuff down here. Oh, I did blow a tire. I told you. Oh my God. This here is from the tire inside. That's hilarious. That's what I mean. It spins too fast. So, yeah. So now I have a tire here with no stuffing in it. And this rubber's gonna fly off. Amazing.
Doing some filming, so he was making it go around and doing some filming. I guess he's making a production.
I was, yeah. And I got it to go 92 on the speed, 92 kilometers per hour.
My goodness.
In this little area.
Drive that down the Queensway.
Oh,
Do
gee.
you think you could sit on the roof? Go for a ride on the Queensway?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I
Nice.
always find the cars, the big ones, always attract a lot of attention. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I've never seen one that big. First I thought it was a drone
Oh,
that you had, but
Yeah.
no, that's really neat.
yeah, that's good. All right, guys.
Nice, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Look at that.
I blew a tire, so that's pretty much it. I did get the speed. You probably saw it if the GPS was working. Back here it says 92 kilometers per hour. I'll show it close up on a camera. That's a GPS I stuck on it, plus the GoPro has a GPS in it that also should have given a speed. If I was out in an open area, I would have got a lot faster because I couldn't get it to go full speed for this area here. That's it. It's just too, the tires are made to slide. It's made like the real thing that if you take a little bit of an angle when you're driving, you will cause the rear end to slide out and then you can do some really cool maneuvers. So, are you looking at the car too? All right, see, there's a guy behind me. I'm filming right here. There's a guy behind me and he's checking out the car. All right, so the next thing I want to show you is what comes in the box. Check this out. Here we go. And now another episode of Captain Drone's What Comes in the Box. This is the box. Taking off the cover of the box, we see the contents. Removing the contents, which lie on top of the car, we then see our car. And when the car is removed from the box, it looks like this. You will notice it is highly detailed for a basher and crasher car. Check out those tires, all the little details that were we're at it really makes this a very nice looking car, one of a kind. When you pull off the Lexan top cover, you're going to find your remote. It's wrapped in bubble wrap, and you will also find your two 3-cell 5000 milliamp hour batteries. First item you'll notice is your 4282 1900 kV motor with dual brushless fans. Next item is your handbrake servo, which is right here. It works with channel 4 on your remote control. The other servo found in the car would be your steering servo, located right here. The fan-cooled ESC is rated at 150 amps. For extra strength, there are two structure support bars running down the length of the car. Suspension is provided by aluminum oil-filled shocks as well as aluminum braces, and an aluminum plate runs along the bottom for extra rigidity. A 4-channel remote is included. The remote does have a 400-meter range, and it will take 4 AA batteries to power it, not included. A 3-cell LiPo battery charger is included. It is of a beginner type, very basic, but it's usable. For instruction manuals, a manual for the remote is included, as well as one for the car. A few extra screws are included in case you lose some, and finally a sticker sheet is included along with a diagram of where all the stickers go. After you add the stickers, your car looks like this. After you plug in the batteries, the lights function like so. All in all, it's one of the nicest looking RC cars on the market.
All right, second try at a speed test here. I've glued the tire back on. Everything is ready to go. Let's see if it holds up. Let's take it down this way. One thing good about this controller is these controllers here have a massive range to them. They're really good for range. Let's get it way down there. Bring it back. Let's just test out, make sure we got it going straight. Whoa, whoa, it spins out too easy. It has too much power. You have to be slow on the throttle. It's the only thing with these tires. The tires on here are made for exactly the purpose of sliding and drifting. So yeah, let's get it down there. Whoa, I went through water, didn't even notice that. Crap. All right, let's see. Tires are gonna be wet now. Whoa, she spun out just as she was gaining speed. This is harder than it looks. The roads are wet, the tires are wet. I just keep losing grip. All right, I got it way down there. Had more grip there, but full speed. Whoa, it takes a while to stop. I had it up to full speed for about a fraction of a second there. I don't know what that came up to in speed. Let me just check it out. What's it say on my GPS? Let's go here. 92 again, that's all I got, 92. All right. I don't think I can beat 92 on here. It's just that I can't get the full speed fast enough. If only I could go full speed right from start, then I'd be fine, but I can't. There we go, full speed. Oh, she spun out. Spun out and I blew a tire again. Oh, keep my foam pieces because I'll be stuffing them back in again. The only negative I have on this car is it's a way too fast for the tires. The tires just, it's got full power and the tires have no grip on them whatsoever anywhere. So they just spin out. Oh yeah, there's nothing in that tire. That means if you have a blown tire, when it gets up to speed and the tire expands, one side will be kind of limp like that. There you go. See, that's what happens. It'll just cause you to drift sideways. It loses grip. How unfortunate. Little timeout. Let me just show you something here. So this is the tire I repaired. The foam had come out of it and I repaired it. I put foam back in it. Now a lot of you are probably watching and maybe you're new and you don't know how to repair a tire when this happens. So let me show you. So this tire is actually good. I thought I blew it again, but no, it's solid. The foam is still in there. What happened was this tire is the one that blew, the one on the rear here. So this is the one that's missing the foam. So let me show you how to fix it really easy. I'm going to show you the poor man's way. First thing we do is remove the wheel. If you have something like this, I've got a million of these for all sorts of RC cars, all sizes. And we just unscrew this little nut here. There we go. It's all aluminum. Comes off. Pull off our wheel. And there we go. And let's see what the problem is. And you can see it right here. See that? For some reason, whoever manufactured these wheels either forgot to glue them, that's glued, but that's not glued, so the foam just comes out. So the correct way to replace wheel foam is basically to heat up the tire and then take the tire off, put new wheel foam on, put the tire back on. However, I'm going to do it the poor man's way because I don't have any wheel foam. I'm going to stick these pieces in this tire, and all I'm going to do is take a heat gun, heat it up like this, and when the rubber gets really, really warm, it's going to become very, very pliable, and you can move it and bend it any way you want and stuff the foam back in. Watch this. It's really, really hot, and now you can bend it back nicely. And you can actually pull the tire off if you want to. Watch this. See this? I can pull the tire right off the ridge like that, and you can stuff your foam back inside. It's very easy to do. You can pull the whole tire off if you want after you heat it. The glue all comes off. So there we go. And all we do now is we stuff our foam. You can see there's no foam there, but there's foam in other areas. We just there you go. You can see the foam here. So we got to stuff foam from there all the way back into there, the tire foam. And let's do that now. It's really simple. I've got 3 pieces of foam. It doesn't matter how you put them back in. Try to match them up so it's straight. And once again, I'm doing it the poor man's way. A lot of people wouldn't do this, but this is what I'm doing. Here we go. There you go. You see our foam is going in, and it will just slide in there nicely. Yeah, that's hot. We have put the foam back in. See the white? It's all sitting as it should. Inside, oh, there's a gap there, so right there, there's a missing piece, and this is the piece. There we go, our foam is in, and just by using your thumbs, you can feel exactly where it is, and foam that's inside wheels will move around as you drive, and it will actually balance itself out automatically. It's pretty weird how it works, but yeah, it will fill in all the gaps as it's spinning. So don't worry about getting it perfect. Once again, as I said, this is the poor man's way of doing it. Now the last thing you have to do is seal this. So I'm going to use some crazy glue. There is actual tire glue for putting on rims, which is much better than crazy glue because crazy glue sticks to your fingers, it sticks everything, but the crazy glue is super strong. So let's put that on now. This is the stuff I use. It's Gorilla Crazy Glue, so it seems to work quite well on almost anything. And to apply the glue, I just use a zip tie. Yep, poor man right here. So now normally you would put gloves on, so you don't get it all over your fingers. I don't have gloves, so yeah, I'm probably gonna get it all over my fingers, but here we go. All right, see our gaps right there? We have to glue all that, so it's pretty simple. Take our little zip tie thing here, stick it in the crazy glue like that, and then you see it's all hanging off, and then come on over to your tire. It's messy, it's messy. And then just pull your tire back. I'll try to do this so you can see it. And do this, stick your little zip tie in the tire and move it around the gaps. And as you do that, the glue seals everywhere. There we go, there's our messy job done, and then I just smush all the glue on to the crevices because I want the glue to fall into any place where there's a hole, an opening. So I'll just stick that around, make sure it's not going to come off. And the last thing I do is this. I take this heat gun, not too hot this time, and just lightly go over it so that it warms up everything and it makes the glue fall into all the holes. This takes about an hour to dry, and when it's dry, every place we went will turn a little bit white. If you don't like that white color and you want to get rid of it, you can scrape it off afterwards. That's just the residue. But yeah, and we're all done. And that tire is good and ready to go for high-speed runs again. All right, so my final thoughts on this baby, the Hoonigan. The Hoonigan! It attracts a lot of attention. It is one of the nicest looking cars you can possibly buy. For you just look at it and it looks like tough, it looks killer, it looks fast, it looks everything. And when it moves, it goes really fast. My only negative, and I've probably said it in the video once or twice, is the tires. The tires are slicks. You know, they have no grip on them. So if you don't have a grippy surface like here, you know, look behind me, it rains. But if you want to drive fast in a straight line and race somebody else, you're never going to win the race in the short distance, maybe in the long distance, because this thing will just slide out of control unless you can control it in the short distance, but in the long distance, you can get it going pretty well. All the electronics are waterproof, so when I splashed through water here, it was not an issue. There's my bottom. It doesn't look too scratched up from my usage. I've been using it for like a week now, driving it around, and having
a lot of fun with it. All that spinning and you know, all those donuts I was doing killed one of the tires. You just have to catch the tire on something and it's gone. So I think that's what happened there. Anyways, I really like this car. Like, I mean, I really like it. It's really good. The only thing I would suggest is if you buy it, it comes in 2 versions. You have one that's the kit version. So in other words, you put your own electronics in it, which isn't a bad deal. It's a good price. Or you get this one, which has the full electronics in it already. If you put your own electronics in it, you're probably going to put like a better servo and a better ESC. The one in here is perfectly fine for my usage, but for some people that are hardy, they might want something a little bit better. The other thing I notice is that just like any car I receive, I always go over and check to make sure all the nuts and bolts and screws are tight. This one here had a few loose ones around the steering linkage, so I tightened them up. If you don't tighten them up, they might fall out, and then you got to go and order some new screws and bolts. So just remember, anytime you get an RC car that goes extremely fast and is a basher, because this is a basher, flyer, crasher, everything you want, it's designed for that. It's really, really built well. Just tighten everything up. All right, guys, links are below to both types of cars, the one that's do-it-yourself and the one that comes with the full electronics. They are considered inexpensive compared to something comparable that you'd buy from Traxxas or Arma, that's for certain. So yeah, check it out, see if it's something for you. It's getting awfully heavy because it does weigh a lot. All right, guys, catch you in the next video. Bye.